If someone is doing rice, I'm going to put a handful of rice here, handful of rice here, handful of 4 quarters. Best way to just kind of pick it up like that. Just wait. Om Prachidik Agnir Adhipatir Asito Rakshaditya Ishavaha. Right here. You can actually put a little bit more. Next one goes going right here. Om Tebhyo Namo Adibhyo Namo Rakshapyo Nama Ishabhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu. Next one is going right here. Om Yosman Veshiyam Vayam Vishantam Yo Jabe Tadamaha. The last one is right up. Om Dakshina Dig Indro Adipati Strayashiraji Rakshita Pita Ishavaha. We're going to give you a little water here, and you're just going to sprinkle a line around here. Try not to get it on the face. Om Gange Cha Jamune Chayavam Godavari Saraswati Narmade Kavare Jalismin Samidim Guru Om Apohishta Maya Bhuva Tan Urjay Dadhatana Mahedana Chakshashe Yoga Shivatamurasya Tasya Vajayate Hana. Please. Say mantra. Actually, we should be doing coconut first. Sorry. Om Prachidik Varuno Adipati Patuksha Rakshat Ana Ishavaha. If you want to share between members for doing things, that's fine. Okay, so you can each put one in coconut or. Om Prachidik Varuno Adipati Praduksha Raksha Ana Ishavaha. Okay. We have 2 more. If someone else wanted to. Om Udichandik Somo Adimato Swarajya Rakshata Ishavaha. Om Dakshina Dik Indro Adipati Rakshana Raji Rakshita Pita Ishavaha. And we have the same thing with the bananas. Share if you like that. Okay. We're going to put a kela right over here. Om Agne Naya Supata Rai Asman Vishwani Deva Vanani Vidvan. Next one here. Next one over here. Om Yuyujaswan Jananam Esho Bhushitam Nama Uktim Videma. Last one over here. Om Yujujaswan Jananam Esho Bhushitam Nama Uktim Videmaha. Then we're going to take a little bit of samagri and hold that. Just similarly, a little bit of samagri at each coconut. Om Vayu Anilam Amritam Yateyam Vaswantam Shariram. Okay. Just put it right there. Yeah. Okay, the next one right here. Om Krato Smara Kritam Smara Kritam Smara Kritam. Okay. Om Vayu Anilam Amritam Yateyam Paswantham Shariram. Om Agnenaya Supata Rai Asman Vishwani Deva Varunani Vitvam. And just one person should do this. I'm going to take just a little bit of ghee and place it here in the 4 spots. Just one person. Om Agnaye Swaha. Om Somaya Swaha. Om Yamaya Swaha. Om Richave Swaha. Om Bhur, right on the top of the head. Om Bhur Swaha. Om Bhava Swaha. Another one. Om Bhava Swaha. Om Bhur Bhava Suva Swaha. Okay, and one other person can take. I'm just going to place the one. Om Agni Mile Purohitam Yagnasya Devam Ritvidam Hotaram Ratmadataram. No, the whole stick. Tatam Uttamam. Okay, then with the ring finger of the right hand, we're going to put a little bit of tika here. So you just kind of got to get a little bit like that. Kind of mixed up. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Keep going. Om Narayanaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Madhusudanaya Namaha. Om. That's fine. Trivikramaya Namaha. On the shoulder. Om Damodaraya Namaha. Om Padmanavaya Namaha. And at the top of the head. Om Vasudevaya Namaha. So another person can do this if you like. You have some chandran, and you're going to take well, actually we should do the Ganga Jal first. So you're going to take a little bit of Ganga Jal. Gange cha jamune chaiva Udavari Saraswati Narmade Kapade Jalismin Samidam Guru. Take a little bit of sandal paste. You got to kind of wipe it across the lips. Then we're going to take a tulsi leaf. Dip it in the chandan. Use the chandan kind of as a little loop. And put it on first. Vrindaye tulsi devai priyaye kesavasya cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradi Devi Satchivachaya Namo Namaha. You know, I have another one. If someone else would like to. Just Vrindaye Tulsi Deva Priyaye Kesavasya Vishnu Bhakti Pradi Devi Satchivachaya Namo Namaha. Okay, so just for the immediate family right now, you can take a few flowers, place here, and then I'd like you to go to the feet would be and kind of touch your head. Just take a few flowers. Just go kind of final start. Actually, since our group is fairly small, after you place flowers, please take a seat. But let everyone can come up and just offer final respects with flowers. But please take a seat so we can have space.
उसकी शक्ल अपनी सामने तुम्हारी आवाज लगाओ
Stop video. मेरा नहीं please.
So, by timing, I still have a few more minutes. Is that okay? Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Divadadari Yashodanandana Rajajana Randana Yashodanandana Rajajana Randana Yamuna Tira Annachari Yamuna Tira Annachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. So I want to read just a few verses from Bhagavad Gita. And this is Krishna Bhagavan's first instructions to his friend Arjun. And the context of the Gita, for maybe some friends that may not be so familiar, is that this comes from a larger book called the Mahabharata. And Bhagavad Gita is a very small section of that. And it's one of our most important Hindu scriptures or Shastra, if you use the word. And so it's a dialogue that takes place on a battlefield just before a great war is to begin. So Arjun is our hero of the day here, and he is about to go into battle. So just before the battle begins, he turns to Krishna, who is playing the role of a charioteer. And so he says, Arjun says to Krishna, please pull my chariot between these two warring sides, that I can see who's about to fight. So the chariot goes out there, and Arjun looks back on each side, and he sees grandfathers and cousins and brothers on each side like that, and he has a catharsis. He says, I can't do this. I can't engage in a war like this. And he makes so many arguments about pacifism and why he shouldn't do his duty and so forth. And then finally he turns to Krishna and says, I don't know what to do, so please give me instruction. So here today, we are all Arjuns of the 21st century. And this is a dialogue that may have taken place thousands of years ago. But we have our own war to fight, our own difficulties to go through. And we come here today and we see the loss of someone that is very loved by us and has so many attachments and feeling. And so these instructions were given to Arjun thousands of years ago, and they're still relevant to us today. And so this is about the soul. So Krishna begins, never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings and warriors, nor in the future shall any of us cease to exist. As the embodied soul experiences childhood, youth, old age, similarly that soul obtains another body if time will pass it. The learned person is not bewildered by such a change. And then Krishna goes on and gets a little philosophical, we could say. And there's two words, sat and asat, that are Sanskrit words. And sat means what is pure, what is fixed, what is eternal, what never goes away. And asat is the opposite. So he says there is no permanence to that which is asat. There's no cessation to that which is sat. Those who have understood this truth can understand the difference between these two. So here what he's talking about is this physical world that we live in is considered asat. It's impermanent. It's in flux. It's constantly changing. And similarly, our physical bodies, which are also just made out of matter, are also in flux. And we go through youth, childhood, youth, middle age, old age, and finally there is dissolution. But here this word sat is the opposite of asat, and it means that which never goes away. And here the reference is inside these bodies of each of us, there is a spiritual spark, we might say. Something which is permanent, that activates and fills this body with light and consciousness and awareness. And so in English, we would say this is sat, this is a soul. And in Sanskrit, the word is atma, meaning. So today, there's no hope in looking to what is asat. So we need to look to what is sat, that spiritual spark. That which pervades this entire world is indestructible. No one is able to destroy what is imperishable. These bodies of the eternal, indestructible, and indefinable soul are said to possess an end. One who thinks the soul can kill or be killed does not understand, for the soul never kills, nor is killed. The soul is never born, nor does it ever die. Unborn, eternal, everlasting, this ancient one, this sat, this atma, this soul, is not killed when the body is slain. O Arjun, how can a person who knows the soul to be indestructible, eternal, unborn, imperishable, kill anyone or cause anyone to kill? As a person gives up old garments, clothes, and puts on ones that are new, similarly this soul gives up this physical body and accepts a body that is new. So here, of course, this is reference to reincarnation. The soul can never cut, the weapons can never cut this soul, nor can fire scorch it, waters cannot moisten it, nor can the wind dry it. The soul can neither be divided nor burned. It is insoluble, inextinguishable. It is eternal, all-pervading, fixed, unshakable, and everlasting. It is unmanifest, inconceivable, unchanging. Knowing this, you should not grieve. And the last verse I'd like to read. It is by a rare chance someone may see this soul. It is by a rare chance another may speak of this soul. Still another may hear of this soul. But even after seeing, speaking, hearing, no one can truly understand what is this soul. It is a mystery. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you came up here and offered some flowers and final respects, we need now to direct your attention to this Atma, this soul. Later. So we direct your attention to this spiritual spark that resides within all life, all of us. So we come up here and we have different personal memories of whatever our relationship was as friend, as son, like that. But now we need to look beyond that physical form. And so we are the Arjuns of the day. We are the heroes of the day, so to speak. And these instructions that Krishna gave to Arjuna many thousands of years ago are still relevant to us today. So when something terrible, difficult comes in our life, we return to these original instructions of Krishna to Arjuna. One last, here it is. This is another famous prayer that many of you know. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotir gamaya, mrityur mamritam gamaya. So this word gam means to go. Gamaya means let us go. So asato ma sadgamaya, so it says simply lead us from what is asat to what is sat. So lead us from what is unreal and lead us to what is real. Tamaso ma jyotir gamaya. So gamaya, lead us from tamas, from darkness to jyoti, to light. And finally, mrityur mamritam gamaya, lead us from death to immortality. So from the unreal, lead me to the real. From darkness, lead me to light. From death, lead me to immortality. So the last thing I would simply say is in our Hindu pujas and sacred ceremonies that most of you are familiar with, we always give ourselves that little tika or dot. So Indian ladies, I see, wear that bindi as a kind of a decoration, but it's also symbolic of, we have two eyes that we see the outside world, so we see the world of asat, and with that tika, it's a symbolic eye of spiritual seeing. So it's with that eye of spiritual seeing, we ask you to look for that Atma, that soul today, and think on that level instead of just thinking on the outside that our physical eyes would draw us to, but we need to draw to that spiritual inside. I know our timing is a little bit short, so is anyone going to be saying any words or comments? If you'd like, sure. Not bad.
भगवान
Chandra, that's good.
चलो खत्म कर दानिश
Does anyone want to speak any memories? Not right now. Okay. All right. Then we want to we're basically finished here. And we want to cover the upper torso here with that. We can have maybe two people this side holding, a couple of people here, just sort of spread it over. Well, it's up to you. I think it's big enough to fit, but if you want to open it, that's fine too. And can we just close this, or do we need help with the? Yes, unless there's anyone else that wants to. Sure? Yeah. Are we walking over to the other building now? Yes. Can we all kind of make a procession? All right, so, you were saying there's gonna be like a celebration of life?
We're gonna have a celebration of life. And that, which is what you wanted.
Wait.
Okay, so we get
Oh,
we'll let you know.
okay, so we don't have a date right now, but you'll
It's gonna
forward.
be within 6 weeks.
So right now, we're gonna be, this will roll, so we can kind of all make a line and follow. And can I leave my things here and then open them and come back? So I think we're gonna wear our shoes. Tell how you.
Yeah, we're gonna go right down the hall, right down the hall.
उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृता त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृता ॐ 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 त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनानि मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्।
Eventually make sure that the inventory is zero. तो अगर वो zero हो गई है कि हमने जो भी था खत्म कर दिया वो अपने तरफ।
अच्छा अच्छा
तो जरूरी नहीं है कि उतने पे काम किया हुआ हम लोग ये बात।
बट एक्चुअली तो हमने कम में बिल किया ना. इट सीम्स लाइक दैट वी कैन इन्वेस्ट मोर, राइट?
उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनानि मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्। 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 उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनानि मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्। उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनानि मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ 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 त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्। उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनानि मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। महामृत्युंजय मंत्र। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्। उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनानि मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्। उर्वारुकमिव